Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am so sorry it has been so long since my last video. I went back and looked and my last video I posted on June 5th. I think I might have filmed it in May, so it has been a hot second, but I am so happy to be back. Sometimes life just happens. I just did not have a spare moment to film something for the channel, but I have this huge stack of photo cards. Since it's been about a month now since my last video, we have so much to catch up on. So let's start putting photo cards away and yeah, let's play some catch up. Oh, hey there. Funny seeing you here. So this is Feel Special Trades from the future. I had filmed this video right before all of the rumors about TWICE's contract renewal started coming out. So I do just want to talk about that really quickly before we move on with the rest of the video. It is rumored that Junghyun, Jihyo, Chaeyoung, and Jui are reportedly maybe not going to re-sign their contracts with JYP, specifically for their solo work. And I think this has gotten a lot of people really nervous of what this might mean for the future of TWICE as a whole. I did just want to mention that all of these are just rumors. Nothing has been confirmed by JYP or any of the members of TWICE. But if what they are saying is true, the members who are not re-signing their contracts with JYP for their solo work would still continue to be under JYP for TWICE full group activities. But I just wanted to come on here and say that no matter what the girls decide to do moving forward in their career, I 1000% support them in whatever path they take. They have given so much to us for over a decade now that I completely respect and understand if some of the members are looking to move into a different chapter of their lives and their careers. I feel pretty confident that TWICE will still continue to make music as a full group of 9 members. Jihyo sort of confirmed in an interview that TWICE is going to be taking a break for the rest of 2026. Which would be the longest break they've ever had as a group since they were formed. It also means that 2026 will be the first and only year that TWICE will have not released new music for an entire year. This break is so overdue and so well deserved. And honestly, ever since they re-signed their contract after their original 7-year contract had ended, everything that TWICE gives us really does feel like a gift. So I am so grateful for everything that they have given us and potentially could continue to give us. I trust that the members are each going to do what is right for them as individuals and as a group. And I am still just as excited for the future of TWICE as I have ever been. Anyway, thank you for listening to my brief thoughts on TWICE's contract renewal, and we can get back into the video. Okay, so we are going to start in my first TWICE binder. The first thing we have to put away is for Signal. I was actually hoping that by this time I would be fully complete with this OT9 set and with Signal as an era. I was supposed to have both Nayeon and Mina on the way. I do have Mina, which is amazing. I had purchased Nayeon from someone. They even showed me a video and everything, and I paid for it. And then they got back to me and said that they actually don't have the card anymore. So they decided they would just refund me for the card. I'm not exactly sure why they would send me a video of it and then say that they don't have it. Maybe they accidentally like sold it to someone else or traded it to someone else beforehand and just like didn't realize it. So sadly, I will not have this OT9 set complete today. I literally just need Nyan. These Signal photo cards are so hard to come by, but I feel like I'm probably gonna find her soon. Fingers crossed. That's actually the only thing that I have for this binder. I will say for this video, a lot of stuff that I have is actually going to be like full OT9 sets and non-album photo cards. So let me get out my next binder. Here we have my second Twice binder. And for this binder, we are going to be starting with Fancy today. It always like low-key bothers me that this binder starts with the Year of Yes. I really feel like Yes or Yes and the Year of Yes should be kept together in one binder, but the way that like my photo card sets just like fit into my binders, I just didn't have room for the Year of Yes. So this binder just like oddly starts out with the Year of Yes. We are going to be completing this OT9 set, which is really exciting. I finally have this Taehyun. I was hoping to get her. I get most of my photo cards through Instagram, but I was having trouble finding her, and I finally just like bit the bullet and I got her off of Mercari, and it ended up being about the same price as I would have paid for it on Instagram anyway. So now this spread is fully complete and it looks so good. I still can't decide if I want the like thicker color border versus the line border to be on opposite sides. Usually I put the selfies on this side and the non-selfies on this side, but I don't know, something about like the thick border wants to be on this side. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I still haven't decided, but I'm so happy to have this spread fully complete. We can actually do a flip through of this era because as of right now, I don't have anything else that I want to collect for Fancy. That is always very much subject to change with a huge asterisk. But for now, we have the 3 Hob sets. Then we have the letter set that spells out I Fancy You. We have the name sets. These both say their names on them. And these are probably 2 of my favorite sets from this era. We have the, I don't know what you want to call this spread, but they're all in the same outfits. And then we have the black and metallic outfits, the signature set. We have the pink border set. We have the famous ring pop set. We have the monograph set. And then that is Fancy, fully complete for now. Maybe in the future I'll collect some more OT9 sets. I think I honestly have most of them, and the ones that I haven't collected, I didn't collect because they're just not super cohesive, but like I said, could change. Okay, now moving into Feel Special, I have a couple of things. Oh, the first thing that I have, I'm actually replacing this Chaeyoung photo card with another Chaeyoung photo card. It's the same one, but if you can sort of tell on camera, this one has sort of like, I don't know, more of a rose gold tint to it. And this one has like a little bit of a greener hue to it, which I think matches these ones more. Apparently between like the different presses of the Feel Special album, there can be some like differences in color. And so I think this one is from a later press and this is from an earlier press. And it just kind of, I feel like in person at least, you can really tell specifically with the border where their names are that the colors are not the same. And it just like bothered me. So I did find a replacement and I'm just gonna stick that right in here. And now all of the colors match very nicely. Then, oh, we've got a few photo cards for this set. Not fully completing it yet, but we are close. I think I just need 2 more photo cards to complete this set. Yeah, I'm missing Junghyun, and then we have Momo here, and I also have Chaeyoung, and we're just missing Junghyun and Jui. So hopefully I will find those soon because this spread is gonna look really, really good. I just love this sort of like handwriting spread because they wrote Feel Special in their individual handwriting, and they also have their signatures here. So I think it just looks really cute. Then after that, that might be, yes. No, it's not the last thing. Okay, the next thing that I have is actually something that I'm so excited about. I honestly didn't think I would ever find it because I've been looking for it for literal years. We are going to skip ahead to Taste of Love. We're actually going to go past all of the regular album photo cards all the way to this page. Okay, so as you can see here, this page kind of has a lot going on. I have some pop group photo cards. I have the Taste of Love keyring photo cards. I have the group photo card that came with a keyring. I have the Flow group photo card. And then I also have, honestly, I don't know where this is from. Is it? Yeah, I don't know where this is from, but this is another group photo card. The page is kind of all over the place because these keyring photo cards are so hard to find. They're pretty rare. They're very expensive. I would say this page overall is low-key probably the most expensive in my collection just because of these photo cards right here. Someone was selling Momo on Instagram. I bought that photo card with the intention of trading it to Dahyun's, and I was never able to find a trade for it. So I ended up just holding on to Momo's anyway because it's beautiful. Well, lo and behold, I finally found someone, not someone who wanted to trade, but someone who was selling Dahyun's photo card, and I'm literally so excited to have this. I love this photo card so much. Probably one of my favorite photo cards of her ever, just because I think her in this outfit, it's like one of the best outfits from the alcohol-free music video, and we have literally no other photo cards of her in this outfit. So I was just so excited when I saw someone selling it. They were actually selling it on Mercari, and it was someone that I had purchased from on Instagram. So I was like, hey, like, would you be willing to sell it for like slightly cheaper if I just bought it through you on Instagram? And they agreed to do so, and now I finally have it. But now we have this whole page, and I'm not exactly sure how I want to set it up now. So I do think we're gonna do some rearranging together. What I'm thinking is that because I have 4 of these now, I'm gonna do like a cross pattern sort of with them. So I think I'm going to take this out. You know, I thought about this off camera and now I completely forgot what it was that I had decided upon. So we are truly gonna figure this out together. I'm gonna put Junghyun here. Then I'm gonna put Momo here. I'm gonna put Jihyo here. Then I'm gonna put Dahyun down here. And now I have to decide what I want to put in the middle. I think I want to have this flow card is technically like the rarest that I might even have in my whole collection. So I think I want to put it in the middle and really feature it. And then let's see. These are the same concept sort of. So I think I'm gonna put this one down here maybe. Maybe I'll put this over here, and then this up here. It sort of looks good, but maybe I want to do, no, let's do this back inside. I wonder if this might look better. Yeah, I think that might look good. Like, it's not perfect. Like, there's definitely a lot going on with this page. I'm also not sure. Actually, maybe I could just put this on the back here. Let me try that. Let's just see what happens. Honestly, I'm not super mad about that. I mean, it looks crazy on the back, but it's literally the last page of this binder, so it kind of doesn't matter. From the front, I think it looks pretty good. But in a dream world, I would have the full OT9 set of these keyring photo cards because they genuinely are just gorgeous. That is everything that we have for this binder, and now we're gonna move on to the next binder. All right, we just have 2 photo cards to put away for this binder. We have just 2 photo cards for Formula of Love. We are not completing either of these sets, but I do have 2 photo cards for this set. I have Momo and I also have Sana. When the spread is done, it's gonna look so good. I just need Nayeon and Chaeyoung for this page and Jihyo for this page. All right, that's everything that we have for this binder. Short little segment for this binder. And now we're gonna move on to my last Korean photo card binder. Okay, I've got some really exciting stuff to put away for this binder. We are going straight back to 10 The Story Goes On, which I am actually really very close to having completed a lot of stuff. The first thing that we're actually going to put away is going to be a group card. I found another group card, and I think it'll make this page look even nicer. This is from one of their vinyls. I'm not sure which vinyl or like which store this vinyl photo card came from, but I'm gonna put this photo card up here and this one down here. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this out of here and let's put this one on the back of this one. They are not the same size, so they don't perfectly line up. So this one's gonna have a little bit of a border on one side, which is totally fine for me. So that's gonna go right there. And then behind Jihyo is gonna go the Party Lovely group Polaroid, which this Party Lovely album is like gonna be the death of me. It is so hard finding these photo cards, and they're so expensive because the album was so expensive. But now this page, yes, I think that looks so nice. So I have their like solo outfits on the top and bottom, and then in the middle is the like episode sitcom version concept. I think that looks really nice. I'm happy with that as my group photo card page. And then in terms of regular album photo cards, we just have one more thing to put away. I still need to find Nayeon and Sana for the episode version. So close to being done with that. The Party Lovely Polaroids are proving to be even more difficult than the selfies. The one photo card that I do have today is Nayeon's Party Lovely selfie. So I'm literally just one photo card away from completing the selfies, which seems crazy to me. When these albums first came out, it really did seem like it was going to be impossible to collect OT9 for this. It's definitely possible. It has been hard, I'm not gonna lie. And for whatever reason, the Polaroids are so hard to come by. I thought the same thing with the highlight version of Strategy. It took me way longer to complete the Polaroids than it did the selfies, and you'd think it would be the opposite. Then after that, we are going to be putting away, let's see, I have 2 OT9 sets, 2 full OT9 sets to add to the Story Goes On era. So I'm gonna add 2 more pages here at the back. So for each era, I try to collect 1 or 2 pop sets, basically just like my favorite pop sets that I can find of them in outfits that we don't get in their regular album photo cards. So these will typically be music video outfits. For the Me Plus You music video, they really only wore 2 outfits each. So the first one I have is of them in their sort of just like hanging out in their apartment set. I don't know off the top of my head where the set is from, but these are all really cute, and they're all doing a little like fist punch pose, and they look so cute. And I just love anything that reminds me of the music video and makes me sort of like feel I'm in the world of the music video when I'm looking at it. So I've said many times on this channel, music video photo cards are supreme and elite photo cards. It's such a shame that you can basically only get music video outfits in store benefit photo card sets versus just having them included in the albums themselves, which is why I just personally try to limit myself to get at least like one OT9 set of them in each music video outfit. It doesn't always work out that way. Like with Youth, they had like multiple outfits for both I Got You and One Spark, so it just financially didn't make sense for me to get an OT9 set of like all of their outfits, so I just got like my two favorite ones. But in theory, in a dream world, it would be cool to have at least one OT9 set of them in each of their outfits from each era. So that's this first set, and it's so cute. And I like the way that the light green from the Barnes & Noble photo cards looks against this set. And then after that, we have this amazing set, which is their second music video outfits. They're like tribute to the like Ooh Ah era and the Story Begins era. So I had to get some photo cards for these outfits. I always have like a hard time getting the pop sets that I want for each era because unlike most people who maybe collect just one or two members and they'll order all of their pre-order benefit photo cards for each era, I sort of just have to like wait until I see what all of the pop sets look like for each era and then decide which sets I want to get. But by then it's very difficult to get your hands on them because most group orders are done by member. So if I wanted a full OT9 set, I would sort of have to claim it early, but I can't know if it's an OT9 set that I actually want to have in my collection until I've seen them. By then, all of the photo cards are already claimed. So yeah, it's always kind of a struggle to get the pop sets, but luckily I have used some lovely group order managers and proxies that have been willing to help me get OT9 sets later on, sort of in their group order process. So yeah, that's this one, and it looks really nice with the red backs of these photo cards. And I love this set. Like, it's literally the like Ooh Ah, the Story Begins set, but it's the story goes on. It's so beautiful. So yeah, I'm pretty much done with a large chunk of what I want to have for this era. For all of the regular album photo cards, I'm completely done. Just need the episode versions for Nyan and Sana, a few of the Party Lovely versions, and then these Barnes & Noble cards, which are just so hard to come by. But other than that, I'm pretty good with the Story Goes On era, which I'm really excited about. Okay. That's everything that I have for Korean album photo cards. And now we're gonna move into some Japanese photo cards, solo and subunit photo cards, as well as non-album photo cards. So let me get those binders out. Okay, so we're just gonna take a quick trip into my Japanese photo card binder because I literally have one photo card to put away. I kind of caved. There is this one specific Momo Hare Hare photo card that I have been looking for so long and just like haven't been able to find, but it's been bothering me having this one empty space in my Hare Hare collection for so long. So I was just like, whatever, like I'm just gonna get another Momo photo card, even though it's super cute, but it's not the one that I wanted. This is the card that I have. I will put on the screen an image of the photo card that I actually wanted. They're very close, but the other one to me just seems like, I don't know, kind of like funny and sillier. Like she's like actually taking a bite out of it. And for Momo photo cards specifically, I love when she's like doing sort of like silly, goofy poses. So at least we can finally say that I have a complete OT9 set here. If somehow I'm able to find the photo card that I actually want, I will just get that and then I can either sell or trade this away to another one. But now that we have everything for Hare Hare, why don't I do a little mini flip through of this. So first we have the Polaroid set, which is them in like music video outfits. Then we have, this is the cotton candy set, and it's so cute. They have a lot of photo cards for this era, so I just picked like my favorite ones for each member. So they're not actually all specifically from the same set. I think if you look at the back, yeah, some of them are different. So half of them are from one set and another half are from another set technically, but they're all in the same concept, all holding the cotton candy. So they still look good to me from the front, so I'm happy with that. And then I also have this like member color feather set. This one I had completed for a while, and once again, these are not from the same sets, but they look super cute all together. I'm very happy to have them. But yeah, that's everything that we have for Japanese photo cards. And now we can move on to, let's go into my non-album photo card binder. So this is going to be the largest section of this video. Most of what I'm putting away is going to be full OT9 sets for my non-album photo card collection. Sadly, no additions to my Yes I Am OT9 set. Still waiting on them to release Momo and Junghyun's, but hopefully soon. Let's see. The first thing we're gonna put away is, I like to put everything in this album in chronological order of like when they were released. This first thing, I'm not exactly sure which came first. I think they were released around the same time because this was for their Once Halloween. And what I have next is their OT9 set from their Twice light band kit. I actually ended up buying the whole kit. I did a full unboxing of it on my TikTok if you want to see that. But someone was selling this for really cheap and I didn't really ever intend on buying it, but because it was such a good price, I was like, I might as well get it. Now I can sort of say that I have every single Twice light stick that there is as of right now. The only like downside to this is that the light band does not sync at the concerts anymore. It's sort of like the Candy Bong Z. It doesn't sync at the concerts and it has the same aesthetic as the Candy Bong Z. So this is the light band itself. It lights up just like a regular Candy Bong Z. The like wristband is in here and you just wear it around your wrist. It also comes with this really pretty Twice necklace. It came with this photo card that just has all of their signatures on it. I think it just looks really cool, so I keep it on my bookcase instead of in my binder. So I'm just gonna put that back. And then this is the envelope that the photo card set would have come in. I've already taken them out and sleeved them. Didn't expect to ever really own this, but I'm really happy to have every single iteration of Twice's light stick. And even though it won't sync at the concerts, I think the next time they do go on tour, I am gonna wear it at least once just for fun, because why not? Now back to the photo cards. Let me get a new page. I'm going to put this, I think I'm gonna put it here. I'm not exactly sure which photo card set came out first, but I think it would look nice here. The light band kit, the OT9 set, is like camping themed. So I think it would just look nice after those photo cards. I've wanted this OT9 set for a long time, but I like wasn't really prioritizing it because I typically try to just collect things that are from eras where I was already a once when it comes to like non-album stuff. And this, actually, you know what? This did come out while I was a once because More and More was their first comeback that I was a once for. And as you can see from their hair colors, this photo shoot was taken during the More and More era. So this actually makes perfect sense to own. but I had wanted to get the full set, and I don't often see people selling the full set of photo cards. And luckily, I found someone who is selling not only the photo card set, but the whole kit, which is really exciting. And I actually think, yeah, no, I think this is in chronological order because this looks like Feel Special era hair. This is definitely was shot during Feel Special, and this was shot during More and More. So this is very much in chronological order, and I'm really excited to have it. Here's what the back looks like. It has like the wax seal logo, and then there's also a group card right here as well, which is really cute. Then after that, I just have one photo card that I want to add to, where is it? Ready to be. I have this group photo card. I usually only collect a vertical group photo card, but they don't have a vertical group photo card for this era or for these trading cards. So I just got the one full group photo card that I thought looked the nicest. I think I'm gonna put it on, the back here. Yeah, I think it would look the best on the back of this set, which is low-key one of their best OT9 sets ever. I know these are technically concept cards, but they're so cute and cohesive. I love them so much, and I just love how much you can like sort of see each member's personality shine through with these. So yeah, even though they do have like a special photo card set, which is like the selfie photo card set, I just kind of like this set better. And yeah, I think that looks nice. Okay, then we're gonna go all the way to the back because everything else that we're adding is going to be at the end here. I think, once again, not sure about chronological order. Okay, wait. So the next photo card set I have is for their 10th anniversary documentary. I can't remember if the documentary came out before they did this fan meeting. It probably did. I can't remember. For now, I'm gonna put it after the fan meeting. They came out around similar time, so it's basically chronological order. Let me just get a few pages. So these next photo cards were given out, I think, as some sort of benefit for seeing the 10th anniversary documentary in Korea. They didn't give them out in the US screenings. I wish they did. This OT9 set is really, really cute. I'm hoping at some point they'll release a DVD of the documentary, and maybe there will be an OT9 set for that, because the members were all wearing like special 10th anniversary bomber jackets or like Letterman jackets in the documentary. You can sort of see Nyan, and I think a couple other members might be wearing it, but most of them aren't. And I'm surprised that they didn't make an OT9 set of them wearing those outfits, but I wonder if maybe if and when they release a DVD of the documentary, that is when we'll get an OT9 set with those jackets. Hello? And we've just got Chaeyoung and Jui. And then on the back, I actually have my ticket stub from when I saw the documentary. I'm just covering up my government name, which, like, low-key, it's not that hard to find out what my name is, but I think I'll put a post-it over my name. I picked one that kind of matched the color of the back of the photo cards. Then after that, I have said on this channel that I am not really like a season's greetings person, because they're just like, I don't know, I kind of think they're just an excuse to get us to buy more things and spend more money. So I only have at the moment one season's greetings, the collector one, just because I think the concept was so good and they looked so cute in their outfits that I decided to get that one. But I said I wasn't going to get this year's one for 2026, but here I am just fully eating my words because someone was doing a group order for them, and I guess they ended up maybe purchasing more than they needed, and they had a full unopened Season's Greetings that they were selling for, I think, pretty cheap. So I ended up just getting it just because, I don't know why not. Part of why I wanted it is because they took photo cards with their baby lovelies, and I love a photo card set that has them with their lovelies. I always think it's so funny how when I first got into Twice, I really didn't get the lovelies hype, and now I'm all about the lovelies, and I'm always seeking out new lovelies merch. But so it's so fun to have photo cards of them with their lovelies. I think it's always really cute to see their member colors represented, specifically since they don't do member color borders anymore, which I don't think we need to bring them back. I think just having something like their lovelies to represent their colors is enough. That looks really, really cute. The set is gorgeous and their outfits are really pretty. And this Season's Greetings also came with a full set of Polaroids as well. So I'm excited to put those away. Twice has actually been up to so much since my last video. Jihyo has done 3 collabs. She did Heavenly with, I want to say the artist's name is Genevieve, and it's so good. I'm obsessed with that song. She also is featured on a World Cup anthem for this year called Follow Me. The song is really, really good. I love Jihyo's verse, and aside from the obvious use of AI in the music video, it's so good. And then she also literally just released a song called Distant Lovers. I cannot remember the name of the other artist that's featured on it, but the song is so good. I love the feel and the vibe of it. And I obviously love seeing Jihyo getting to collaborate with so many different artists. But I am also hoping that maybe she'll release her solo sometime soon. I guess one thing that I haven't even gotten to mention in this video yet, which is kind of the elephant in the room, is that Jihyo basically said in an interview that now that Twice has finished their world tour, they just did their encore in Seoul. I think they completed it as of yesterday from the time that I'm filming this. And I'm so proud of them. They worked so hard. This tour was so grueling for them. It was amazing to see all 9 of them back together, including Baekhyun dancing as well. But she announced that they're going to be taking a long break. Now that the tour is over, they will not be doing anything else for the rest of 2026. And I do think that 2 things can be true at once. I will definitely miss them so much while they're on break, but they have worked so hard for us for the past 11 years. They deserve the longest break in the world. So yeah, here we have the Season's Greetings from this year. It also has some ID photos, which I'll put away in my larger inclusions. But then the next thing we have to put away for this binder, the last thing for photo cards, is actually the OT9 set for the Bear Brick collaboration that Twice did. Here is the Bear Brick. It's got an ombre gradient of their official colors. On the back, it has the logo. I do kind of wish the logo was on the front because from the front, you can't specifically tell it's Twice other than the colors, but it's really, really cute. You can bend and pose him. I low-key kind of wish that I had gotten 2 of them because I wish I could have one to put on a keychain that I had to just take out with me, but I do want to keep this one that I have in pristine condition, so I am just going to keep it on my bookshelf. But for now, we can put away the OT9 photo card set. Oh, I fully lied. I said this is the last thing we have to put away for photo cards. I still have my solos and subunits, so we're not done with photo cards yet. So here we have the Bear Brick collab photo card set. I am so happy and excited for them to be taking this long break. They really deserve it. They looked like they had so much fun on tour, but I also know it was so hard for all of them as a group and individually. I do sort of wonder, I don't know if I'm calling their bluff, but because they are such workaholics, it seems by choice, I'm curious if they're actually going to go through all of 2026 without doing anything. It's like a convenient time for them to maybe take a break from things. I'm actually going to be visiting Japan for the first time in October, which is really, I'm just like so excited for it. It's kind of like gonna be my husband and my honeymoon. I've never been to that region of the world before, so I'm so excited to go. But obviously that means that my bank account is not quite what it usually is, because international travel can be expensive, and I'm just trying to save up for that trip. And I was kind of worried that TWICE would actually have their comeback while I was in Japan, which could be really cool and really fun to experience that, just because Japan loves TWICE so much. But I would rather be here at home when they release a comeback, just so I'm prepared for everything. Here's the full Bear Brick OT9 set. I love that it has them in their concert outfits, or at least this was like their first round of concert outfits. The only one that's not in their concert outfit is Chaeyoung, because this is when she was on hiatus during the tour. Here's what the back looks like. It just says TWICE x Bear Brick. But this will go with, as soon as I have some photo cards of them in their tour outfits, this will be sort of my, this is for concert tour section of my non-album photo card binder. Let me get out my solos and subunits binder, and then we can continue talking about TWICE and my upcoming trip to Japan. Okay, I don't have a ton of stuff for this binder, but I do have some fun and exciting things. One thing I did want to do, in my last video, I was talking about how I moved these Imnayon photo cards around so that all of the backs sort of lined up color-wise, but I didn't love the way that the photo cards themselves looked like on the front. I liked the way that I had set them up previously, and I have decided, with some of your encouragement in the comments, to put the photo cards back to the original way that I had them. So let me take these all out, and then we can rearrange them back into the order that I had them before. But yeah, I am curious to see if in this year where they say they're going to be taking a break, I think Jihyo said they're not going to be doing any group or solo activities for the rest of 2026, which they fully deserve to do. But I'm curious if during that time they might be like starting to put together some future things maybe for solos or subunits. Jihyo talked about how for Distant Lovers that she loved the song so much she almost put it on her solo album. So that leads me to believe that she is in fact working on her next solo, which the crowds cheered. Thank you so much. Like, I cannot live another day without a Jihyo comeback, please. So fingers crossed that while Jihyo and the rest of the girls are enjoying their breaks, that maybe Jihyo puts some thought into her solo comeback. But also, if she doesn't want to, I totally appreciate that, and I hope she enjoys not thinking about anything. On top of Jihyo doing like a million collaborations, like Baekhyun's acting career has been going strong. She just won the Global Rising Star Award, which is so incredible for someone whose acting career is still pretty new. Junghyun is also doing acting. I can't remember if she's started filming that already or not. And now it's just been announced that Sana is also going to be making her acting debut. So many acting debuts, which will be really fun to see. Speaking of my Japan trip, I think I want to try to, no promises, but I'm hoping to maybe do like a little bit of vlogging while I'm there. Anytime I see anything TWICE related, I will definitely try to whip my camera out. And I'm gonna try to go to, there's some pretty apparently amazing spots for finding TWICE merch and TWICE photo cards. So I'm definitely going to try to hit up those spots while I'm there. We're going to be there for 2 weeks, and I'm trying to plan enough that we get to do everything that we want to do, but also not over plan so that we don't enjoy ourselves. But I'm definitely going to try to make time to get to some of those stores that have TWICE merch and TWICE photo cards. So I'll try to do some vlogging for the channel. We'll see how that goes. I also really just want to like live in the moment and enjoy myself. So I'm not promising anything, but fingers crossed. But yeah, I feel like Japan planning has sort of made me very busy recently, as well as, so my husband and I, we had our like official wedding already. It was like a very small courthouse affair just because the current administration kind of scares us and we wanted to make sure we still had the ability to get married. So we just did that as soon as we could. We're moving into Misama. We're actually gonna add some stuff in for play, but we do wanna have some sort of like a more formal wedding. Nothing like big or crazy. We just wanna have something because at our courthouse city hall wedding, you are only allowed to have 4 witnesses. So we were only able to have just our parents there, and we have other friends and loved ones that we would love to share that experience of getting married with. So we do think we're gonna have something, probably still very intimate, thinking probably like max 50 people. But our 1-year anniversary is coming up in October, so we wanna try to plan something for around then. So that has also been something that has been keeping me very busy. I'm excited to have some play photo cards because I feel like play has not been as easy to find photo cards for as haute couture was. Luckily, I have this OT3 Misamo set that just came with the albums that I purchased, and it's gorgeous. And I have a couple of photo cards for this concept. I didn't actually buy the albums that these photo cards come from, but I was able to find these, and I'm thinking that maybe while I'm in Japan, I'll be able to make a dent in some more Misamo photo cards because I think they'll be easier to find over there. And then that's everything that I have for Misamo right now. I did some rearranging, so I'm not exactly sure what it's going to look like. I just like put these like unit photo cards here. I don't think that's where they're necessarily going to stay, but since I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to collect this era, I think for now that looks pretty good to me. And then the last thing we're gonna do in this binder is I've decided that now that I have the ability to sort of change the layout of this binder, now that I'm not in a ringless binder, that I actually want to collect all of Jihyo's album photo cards. I already have 2 pages filled with Jihyo photo cards, which means I have to start a new page in order to do that. So on top of collecting all of the album photo cards, I'm also going to be collecting a few more POBs, which for whatever reason, I feel like zone photo cards are so hard to come by, specifically the POBs, but I'm gonna try to get a third 12 pocket page of Jihyo photo cards for this era. So let me get out another page to add. I recently went sort of camping with some of my friends from high school. We all sort of live in different places now, but we try to once a year all get together just to see each other. And they truly are some of my best friends, even after all these years. But one of my other favorite groups, X-Love, ended up coming to my city to do a fan meet. I think it's not part of their like official tour yet, but just a fan meet. And their fan meet was the exact same weekend that I was going camping. So I sadly missed out on that. I would have loved to have gone to the fan meet. I just love X-Love so much. So that was kind of disappointing that I missed out on that. But I will definitely try to go to their tour whenever they announce tour dates for the US. Apparently they are supposed to happen. But I do have tickets for Le Seraphim's tour, and my friend and I like completely splurged and we got VIP tickets, which includes like a little meet and greet with them. And I'm really excited because like after TWICE, Le Seraphim is probably my favorite group. So I'm so excited to meet them. Like I truly don't know what I will say to them. I will probably make a fool of myself, but I've never really had the opportunity to like have any sort of like interaction with any idol. So I'm excited and we will see what happens. Okay, so for Jihyo now, I'm going to maybe do some experimenting because now I also have this photo card, which I originally had in this collection, but I ended up getting blanket Jihyo, so I had to take something out, so I took that out. But I think we're gonna move some things around. We now have these two photo cards which match. Like they can be besties up there. And then we also have these two photo cards that match, and they can be besties here as well. And then I also have, we have these two. They can be besties here. And then I think I'm gonna move some things around. I think I might take the digipacks off this page completely. And maybe let's put this one here. I have to get the other photo card of her in this dress. So for now, let's put a filler there. But I know that I want these two to sort of be the focal point of this page. I think these are arguably the best photo cards from this particular era. And I also love this one with the headset as well. I feel like these three are kind of the best. She has this photo card that's also in the same outfit, so those will kind of bookend these two. And then these will be just sort of like together as little pairs surrounding them. And I think that will look really nice. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to set up the next page. I'm just gonna try to get whatever Jihyo pops I can like potentially get my hands on. For now, I think I'm just gonna put these away in any kind of random order, and then I will figure something else out for the future. So for now, I'll just put the digipack photo cards here. And then I've just got these two random photo cards that I'll put right here. I do think I'm gonna be doing a lot of moving around of these photo cards, including the Pop photo cards. Let's see, how many fillers do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think ideally I wanna use these fillers versus these fillers. For this page, I have more of these fillers, so I'm just gonna use these for now. It feels crazy to be expanding my Zone collection at this point so long after Zone came out, but she is keeping us waiting with this solo comeback, so I figured to fill the void, I might as well expand my Zone collection until she releases that comeback. So yeah, this page, very much a work in progress. Definitely going to be doing construction on this. But this page, I think I do see the vision and it's gonna look really good. I actually think it's gonna look better without the digipack photo cards on it. And I do wanna get the last digipack photo card that I don't have for it. All right, so the last thing we can do is put away some larger inclusions. I was gonna save that for my next storing photo cards video, but why don't we put some of them away? I just have some larger inclusions for their season's greetings. So let me get out my larger inclusions binder. Okay, so here's my solos, subunits, and non-album larger inclusions binder. I think I'm just gonna put away some of this season's greetings, larger inclusions, and then I'll save some other ones for the next time. The first thing we have to put away is they gave us a full set of ID photos, and I think they're so cute, especially since I got ID sleeves from Kpop Nara. I think the company is like Kpop Stationery, but I love every time I see an ID photo set just so I can make use of these sleeves. But I think going back to TWICE's break for the rest of the year, I'm so excited for them But I will say that one of the downfalls of only collecting one group is that if they are not releasing new music, that means I don't have as much to collect. So I will say I'm not exactly sure when my next storing photo cards video will be. If I'm being fully transparent, it might be a while before I have enough photo cards saved up for another one. So I'm really not sure when I'll be able to do another storing photo cards video, but I do want to try to put out more videos and more content on this channel. It just may not be specifically limited to storing photo cards. It'll always be about TWICE and K-pop, but at the moment, I don't have a ton of things to add to my collection. So I hope that you guys will all stick around and watch some of my other content that may not be specifically for photo cards, but like I said, always TWICE related, always K-pop related. Some of the videos that I've done for this channel that aren't specifically photo card based videos are actually some of my favorite videos on this channel. So I'm hoping that you guys will want to stick around to watch those as well. These postcards are so cute. I just absolutely love the concept of them. Like, I don't know, they've got like little versions of themselves. It's so cute. They technically have messages on the back, but I'm gonna be covering them. Last year, TWICE just gave us so much stuff to collect that going into this year, it's crazy that this is gonna be their first year since their debut where they have not released any new music, or at least not had an official like Korean full group comeback. But like I said, I think they so deserve it. And I, as a channel, will certainly still be around. I'm just not exactly sure what types of videos I'll be making in the meantime while we patiently wait for them to enjoy their time off. I am truly so jealous of all of the onces that have gotten to see their encore performances in Korea. It looked like everyone had so much fun and it was so amazing. And also, wait, we didn't even talk about the set list. Was so incredible. They added like Feel Special and Talk That Talk, like so many songs, Batitude, Dat Ah, Dat Ooh, like so many songs, ABCD, Confetti, so many songs that I would have loved to have seen in person, and I wish I could have. But I am saving up for this Japan trip, so that was just like not in the cards for me. But yeah, this tour has been truly so incredible. This whole time, I feel like every day you could say now is a good time to be a TWICE fan because they always have so much for us. This is the first time where we sort of like don't know what's coming next. And like fingers crossed they like sign those contracts soon. Please check back into this channel for more TWICE related content. Even if they are on break, I will not be on break. I still have things to collect. It may be slower going than we're used to, but I will still be making videos for you guys. So please check those videos out when they come along. Thank you so much for joining for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.